Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's once more your man, Mom, Doc Foghelm. Welcome you back to Hooked on You, Dead by the Dating Sim. And it's apparently the first real big time choice as to who I'm going to date. I'd feel awkward as hell and weird as hell dating another dude like Wraith or Shaffer. She seems cool though. Trying to remember her name. Huntress, as does this girl here. Forget her name too. I can't believe I can't remember. She seems cool because she's like a tomboy, like all muscly and stuff. And she seems cool because she's like a witch or something with a hat and everything. It's really cool. And so yeah, where do I want to go? Okay, so don't have any labels as what any of these are. Oh well. Oh jeez, no! Wait, I saved, so I can load. Huh? Okay, good. Okay, because that would feel weird for me to date another dude. When I do his route and Ray's route, I'm gonna like do a female voice. Yeah, be grateful to just relax for a second in the lounge. To kick up your feet, yeah, the spirit. Kick up your feet, look out of the ocean, relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoy a cool drink on a hot day. It's the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of masquerading psychopath would be finally be granted the break from the constant grind of chasing and playing to get ahead and just exert themselves in quite frankly any way whatsoever. The ones who in two anime they're actually worth watching: Pokemon and Fairy Tail, spelled in this case Tango Alpha and Neolima. There's TAIL military facts for that. I proud myself in military next knowledge, even though I'm not part of the military yet being operative for it. I've never been one in the military when there's some demon crap unlawfully in office, but that's another story for another time. But yeah, there's things that popped up, and also the way this is done with your eyes reminds me especially of Fairy Tail. Yeah, Pokemon and Fairy Tail both worth it, as well as the Dragon Ball series and My Hero Academia, because the lead hero himself, All Might, is all about America, and most of the heroes and villains' names are actually in English, so it's actually worth it. Because it's and the creator himself calls America the land of heroes in like the guidebook he wrote of the heroes and villains. The creator of My Hero Academia. So it's a very Americana kind of a series. But yeah, that reminded me of both Pokemon and Fairy Tail, seeing those things that pop up on people when they get angry. Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop them by their rules! I won't do it any longer! Yeah, we should probably give us a second calm down. Huh? They expect to see actual human beings here. Oh jeez, please tell me there can't be victims. Hold on! For just one moment! Oh, okay. This is Dwight and Claudette, activities coordinators. Thus the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. Oh jeez. This place we call Murderer's Island. Huge musical flourish. None of the others survived. He survived the interview process with me. Hence why we refer to them as survivors with a capital S or Sierra in military phonetics. These two have worked a long time. So very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. So anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their round night jobs. They still look happy They're vibrating with nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with options whenever possible, and don't just run out for activity unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is let us do our job. Most you can do is help to get off the side. Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator? Yes? Something I can help you with? Those two, Paula and Dwight, they just start to mentioning something about wanting to escape. Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? This reminds me of another game I played. Find While We Die Trying. I won't give away too much, but yeah, that it was on an island, and yeah, I'll put the link to that in the description. Escape? Them? Oh no, 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 no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, that's true, yes, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get off the other vacation island and get away. A couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, rather famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm this island has, though. Trust me, you won't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter. Mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So what'll it be? Okay, so then, yeah. Finally, freedom from the preposterous premise of the forward with us would have engaged in some thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her dark contact sun hat. She takes a good spiritual toll. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone knows that I'm technically dissecting with football the crayons, and nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my brothers in the first place. Then I tried to annoy everyone, but now they're giving me crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining, and that didn't work. Damn! I threatened to kill every single person on this island, but it turns out I'm not the first to always have those kinds of threats on this island. So, thanks, I guess, for getting it all called off. Are we threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who keeps on a conspiratorial tone as he slips into a loud whisper. Please, just make it quick. Is what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make you that drink of your dreams. Ah! Ah! Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight? Yeah, right. So, what are you doing? Okay, yeah, I'd prefer to keep my drinks non-alcoholic myself. And when I do have alcohol, I just take it in very little, like maybe one beer every few months. And even then, I prefer to make it home brewed so I can control the alcohol content. I'm just well, I did come here to party, but I didn't come here to party. I'm just making the best of a very strange situation. I don't know how bad that could be. I know how to make that. But skip the liquor, I'll have my words in. Sure you will, kid. Don't mind him. We don't need to serve ourselves in booze just to please someone else's expectations. Exactly. Yes, there's enough spirits here already. There you go. Spirit as in alcohol. Besides, alcohol just numbs your painful realities of this world. I choose to face them head on. That's a smart approach as I see it. You'd never do something like, I don't know, hide for real because so long as it's had or anything. Please allow me to ignore fashionable place when wearing a doll's face as a mask. Yes, he has a point, I suppose. Not a doll's face, jerk. Since we fulfilled your request, it's time for you to return the favor. I still know that was a catch. Icebreaker time. I swear, I know they pull this kind of phone case that's community about crap. I'd suggest we attempt to walk lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar. You don't think it could be fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. This sucks. But it could be fun, whatever you say. So you see my hat? I've literally never seen him in a hat. If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up forced to do some lame improv game. There's the non-sports event after school activities that I definitely never want to do when I become a nerd. There's nothing lame about that. I was in the comedy improv group at my high school. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying. That's what I was thinking too, but I just wanted to point that out. Methinks of something someone doth protest too much. Sitting high in this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cold fog beneath my 7 feet. Oh, nice. The bookworm. Yeah, I think we'll get along just fine. Me and her. The top guy chooses books. Novels, comics, fiction, or not. Reading is the only escape from the inescapable heart of life. The escape into your own mind. As we've trapped within my own mind. I'm Hustle Cat. I'll put the link to that in the description. Not a lot of readers here. I'd imagine based on that response. There was more enthusiasm about drinking. Considering the situation I'm in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you. Mom, what's your desert island book? The one you bring if you're on boat and I like this. Okay, nice. Yeah, well, that would be for me. Edgar Allan Poe's works. I looked down to speak his name too, because he's too served in the military. Oh, it has to be classic horror. Reasons should be obvious. Yeah, there you go, public domain. She means this because this is an island of horror villains, and also those books are all in public domain. Nothing too modern. Really, man really has gotten a soft spot these past 100 years. So what's your favorite? Oh man, it doesn't have anything from Poe. And I can't... Oh man. I guess this. No, I really enjoyed the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I always felt like I had this old person living inside me. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Sounds like a fun one. I love a good story about friendship, but I can't read. And not because I'm dumb, I never actually learned to read because I was too busy learning to survive with nothing more than my own strength and cunning. The same reason I don't have a best friend that wasn't more like a rock with a face that I've drawn of dried blood. Until we met again, Roxanne. Will you tell me sometime? I might not be able to read books myself, but I love being read too, especially when someone does all the voices. It's not really a story about friendship exactly, but who cares? Of course I'll tell it to you. It's quite a thrilling tale. Not just anybody can pull off quality now, isn't all the time. Take it from me. You don't even need to read. You can just make it up and it'll still be fun. Sometimes when I find myself in an abandoned house, I like to look for photos on the wall and come up with little stories to go with the pictures. It's a fun game we can play together. Abandoned house? Why are they abandoned? I don't know. Usually when I find folks who abandon them, they're not in the mood to tell me much. Not that those old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up new stories of our own. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I first said that about this text about vodka bottle, empty vodka bottle, and now I've said about this because I saw that afterwards. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waiting in an empty vodka bottle in the devil sprinkle into a half-mile sky. Might I suggest we get something a little naughty? Let's all get in the circle and spin this bad boy. Who's this? Great idea. Trickster? This is a very good way to introduce a new character. I thought I was the one who gets mixed rules, so I'm not sure how I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Oh, jeez. Well, hello, and who's this new fan in the waiting? Peter Hack. I don't know, where's the harm in letting one more person to... Because he's another guy, that's the harm for me. Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying a great deal. I'll also be teasing the secret trickster ending. Interesting. Fourth ball breaks. I've got much, much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo! The rules are simple. First... Jeez. Please don't land on guy. I really have to stop subjecting on characters. Anyway, the rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap. Split, that is. But let's be clear, this ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. Amen. Keep it classy. I'll make us what happened out of you, public guy. Yep. I'll make us what happened out of you, public guy. Romantic like. Yes, romance is the goal. So we waiting here in complete silence to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching. Like adults. Romantic, well-adjusted adults. Not romantic. And well-adjusted means normal. And screw normal. Bob, you're up. Grip the ball in your hand. And put your fate in the hands of the empty bottle guards. Okay, so what's this? Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates the clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. This here is not coming minigame, is a special minigame. Purpose of extraordinary because there is no winning or losing. Well, not technically, but if the pointer stops at your result. I suppose it doesn't matter if you stop where you want to. It's a bit like losing, but no, so don't tell them. Okay, I guess I'm ready. Ready? Away we go. Split. Oh, jeez. No! Oh, jeez. Alright, okay then. It's like... Now get your spin on. Okay, so, okay, that works. You got Huntress. And that, alright. You got Huntress. You got Spirit. Jeez. No! Ah! There we are. Achievement unlocked. Casual minigamer. Spirits is all shoe mats. Whoa! Just this morning you will wake up on a strange place surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across the beach tower, spirit lost in your eyes, sweat glistening on your skin. I don't really dig lost, but yeah. Sweat. How can a ghost sweat? Your heart races, you can feel a pulse pounding in your ears. Spirit takes you by the hand and you sit face to face at the private sector of the bar. She begins to race your ear, putting her hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way she is. You're sweating in the gross way you sweat in the future yourself in the remote qualified for. You don't know what to do. If you try to lock lips in this state, you must close your eyes so completely to never be able to click you romantically again. Spirit, you I have some bad news for you. I slipped my teeth, don't I? I think it might be seaweed. I have no idea how long I was in that ocean. No, well... Aw, man. She seemed like best girl. Best character, in fact. Well, maybe, but that's not what I was going to say. It's not happening. Not now, maybe not ever. Okay, still, I didn't make that decision. If you think I'm going to make out with some stranger just because the job told me to, you've got another thing coming. And so do you. Namely, okay, chill. Faces we say that's cool. Namely, I could tie into your heart if you ever try to make me move under such circumstances. I wasn't gonna. Yeah, I know. You seem pretty harmless, and not all that bad to kiss if I were interested, which I'm not at this moment in time. Oh, you gotta tell them we kissed? We are. I'm not above line to get what I want. Is that thing about not being a bad kiss? Was that allowed to get me to play along? You want to know the truth, figure it out yourself. But don't expect this life to just hand you gifts like me. And all I was ever handed was pain and suffering. Treat me well and I'll return the favor. Otherwise, try a different route and see what happens. Interesting. More fourth wall breaks, or at least fourth wall tappings. A different route. I hate to bring up such a passionate moment that we only assume was passionate because we never got to spy on you constantly. Because we never spy on you constantly while you stay on this island. But there's served right way. We must insist you join us. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation. When there's so many more interesting things to die from. Wow. Jeez. Seems the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You're expecting what? To capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. But you're expecting some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This isn't a prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. So I didn't thought I'd ask you to enjoy a seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And, oh great, terrific, it seems everyone wants to sit next to you. I get that a lot in real life. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. No one wants to sit next to Chapper. Okay, is this gonna be like a puzzle kind of thing? In case it is, I'm saving. Okay, yeah. Meanwhile, he refuses to see mixed faith with Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprise? Yeah, well, they don't call him expected, sir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers and my host gets flustered. Hey there, you're looking good with the farm mob. Real good. Oh, jeez. And we literally concert Huntress and Chopper sit together. No, seriously, the arms are too big. There you go. I can't fit to the table if they're side by side. Look at this, we can't have everyone fit on the screen at the same time. Proud that they got to have us, but not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson for you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Oh, quick, why are you not Claudette directing traffic? You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Hunters and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone's seen, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours of respect. We hope you all enjoy. We really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. That's what I thought from saying about over a spit. This is a take on the Well, yeah, in case I get say, see, this is I'm taking it as this a because it said a specific number and that we simply can't divulge. I'm guessing that's a take on uh, Colonel Holland Sanders, uh, the Kentucky Colonel, the create KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, with his herbs and spices, and he had a specific number that I'm not going to say just in case. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you know, considering what you've been up to. Who did you get to you now? I'm just sharing facts. If needs marry something to its meat, so like that's technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. I popped him out. You think what I'm thinking? Oh jeez. I was thinking it was gonna be pork or something. But this would fit with what I'm doing for his voice. That his voice. It's gonna be personal, that's a bit, right? Or several possible 11 people lives. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button down prints, you know. Oh jeez. When you look closely at this pig, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we didn't really anything on its own. Actually, this one thing you're not doing today. Not carving out this delectable meal. Wow, he's ready for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. For who says twain? I know, right? What kids? I've never even heard that. Sometimes I swear some of you complete different circle errors. Second, I handle this with my cleaver. Very powerful cleaver. And at least it's cream on the meat is cooked, no blood. You two and your child ridiculous bosses win contest. Enough, grow up! Obviously, my gorgeous guitar is the only option. The hell it is! Oh, I'll show you both my guitar and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight, talk, or even look each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. Great. Instead of slicing up you, be clubbed to death. Hey, Bob, I know this is unfortunate one day, but had it been volunteered to cause Felix having dinner. Otherwise, this would go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued after have most full weapon for 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're all done, they'll take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Despite being cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. We hate it when it got cold. Here's a mistake. Freshly sharpened. Okay, alright. Now what? Press the space bar over the stop pointer. Okay. And I'll start with the target area, not the end. Okay. So I'm gonna save here to make sure that this doesn't go wrong. Okay, ready. Away we go. Slice. Perfect. Oh, not bad. Jeez. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you can do with left clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said Mercedes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. Sounds especially coming from mass killers while it was involved lifting the mask and suddenly the food up behind them. Nasty. Speed, meanwhile, doesn't deal with it. So there's the only one But the other seems to be impressing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're trying to be mysterious there. You think mystery comes easy? Quad and Quit aren't the only ones who've been working on their achieving our travel run. Interesting. With nurses often make this perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% disgusting as it could be if you tried my stuff through here. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? Two of the best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing, I know, right? Think about Bob. Number two is no number two. One less thing to fret about the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I would have no idea where I would actually fall. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut in my abdomen is? See, now I can't. I was hoping we could get rid of this text box so it could be shown, because I didn't notice that at first. I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. You don't like that. I think they wanted an explanation why. Why did you tell them? Oh, jeez. Okay, good. I can save. But after a second, I couldn't save there. Yeah, I'm sorry. Actually, it's not the food recovery. I'm just so self-conscious for looking at you. I was just pretending to rush that bad air so I didn't have an excuse, so I'd have an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that made things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry what everyone thinks. It's so important to always remember people watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you, right? Guys, is anyone listening to me? Typically, a group that includes one if not more cannibals staring at you with meat just dripping from their chins will be quite scary. However, right now you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scarred or run away. I'm now ready. Lots of physicians, please don't take this medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you should need to survive. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and God navigates the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here. I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. Don't get tired, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of which lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Worse than death. What, like permanent enslavement or something? Because live free or die, as our forefathers said, I salute them as I speak their name. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you are, am I right? Oh, is that what that meant? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself, but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that to learn the truth, the ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. Gotta give it up to those hosts and character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You made many choices now. Some of them like, some of them not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Well, that's mysterious and vague. You wake up finding spirits holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Don't you just love the ocean at night? I do. Staring out past the ocean really validates the feeling inside me of the truly insignificant, and the only thing is worth pursuing is revenge. I have to wonder, how could anyone else believe anything. Can anyone believe anything else? Well, it's a simple question. How could they? How could anyone not feel small and alone in the face of such massive nothingness? No! I should have known what to say there. I guess it is. I used to feel that way, small, important, alone. But lately, I'm not so sure. I start to feel different. I start to feel actually think that this might be someone I belong to, be someone special. Look, it's better. It was returned to the ocean to talk to you all speak on this topic because so clear passion about. A friend, perhaps something more? I don't know what this island has planned for me. Ha! A friend? Friends are just cowards who keep comfort in numbers. I had friends once, before I was chopped into a bunch of pieces by my father. Damn. Friends are worth keeping me together. I'm flowing a cloud of rage. Oh, I was so dumb. So busy trying to please everyone, be the perfect student, the perfect employee, the perfect daughter. I didn't take care of myself. And now I'm all I've got. Worst of all, I got distracted from my true purpose, my destiny. Purpose was sitting inside me my whole life. Okay, so this might sound a bit silly, but spin those about to see if there's anyone else on the beach. I was just convinced that it's only you two should continue. There's a dragon living inside me. I've always known, but I tried to ignore it. When I couldn't ignore it, I tried to push it down. I'm so stupid. Not stupid, that sounds badass, indeed. Right? But I didn't look at it right now. And then, chop chop. Now the dragon's pretty much one track revenge beast. But enough at me. What's inside of you, stranger? Okay, now I'm saving just in case. Yeah, we are. No dragon, just live fire. Reminds me of, again, a fairy tale. Natsu Dragoneel, starring character, he's a fire dragon slayer. He can breathe fire and do all kinds of other stuff. Fire. Yeah, let's say that. No dragon, just fire. Raging inferno, in fact, begging to burn this whole place down if I'm let out. Maybe I am the dragon. Okay, maybe that wasn't the right choice for her. Because I want to stay on the good side of all these characters, especially her. Let's see what this is. I'd kill to have a dragon. Maybe not the best choice, I suppose. I know, right? I mean, dragon sounds awesome. Honestly, though, I don't feel like I have anything inside me at all. Just darkness, never-ending darkness. And here I thought Spirit was a bigger crop on me until you arrived. Perhaps I could lay a torch and search that darkness. Just as things are really heating up, you hear flurry of footsteps behind you and quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new dangers popped up on the strange island. Hard to find their startled gliding cortex across the beach, clipboards and handbooks that wave in front of their heads. It's very important we stick the itinerary, and a 10 each event is scheduled. Playing 6 for points was not part of the evening's activities. That's strictly slot for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go!